Hey guys, I'm here in Estoril in Portugal with a little bit of a history story for you. This is the first S1000Rr that was ever made. It was brought out in 2009. I actually helped develop it in race form from about 2007, 2008 with many people, and we turned that into the first superbike that competed in the World Superbike Championship. It was a good bike, but they needed a better one. 2012 came along, this bike came out with a new frame. It handled a lot better, had more top end power, still used the K46 engine at that point, but it sort of had no torque. So that was probably the biggest problem of the early bikes. They really didn't have a lot of torque. At Valencia, around 2013, 2014, BMW called me up and said, Steve, we want you to ride a special bike. And that was this bike here. This is the HP4. It's the first bike to come onto the market with adjustable traction control. The first bike to come onto the market with electronic suspension. It really was a weapon, and even today, they're a great bike. But it still did lack a little bit of that bottom end power, but it was an absolute animal. It was expensive too. 2015, I tested this at Phillip Island, and it was a big step forward on the old bikes. It really handled a lot better. It was the electronic package was a lot better. A couple of different features changed between the model years 15 to 18 really, so not a lot of changes, but nevertheless a new frame was once again bought online. Look forward to 2019 though, and boy, what a difference, and how far have they come in almost 10 years. It's absolutely incredible to have a look at this new S1000Rr. It's got an all new engine, an all new frame. It's got so much new stuff on it, it's incredible. They've changed the suspension, it's still got the electronic suspension on this M-spec model here at the moment, but they've gone Marzocchi instead of the Sachs that they've used up to that point. Same with the rear shock. There's a shim system in there now, so it's a lot easier for the guys at home that want to put it onto the track to adjust it. They've changed the brakes, it's got Hayes brakes instead of the Brembos that they've stuck with all throughout the time. Big TFT dash now, I love that TFT dash. So many adjustments on this bike, and you can adjust everything now just through the switch block and the TFT dash. It's really simple. The biggest change, of course, 207 horsepower it's got. The reason it's got it is because it's got a different camshaft layout, which has got two loads on it, so it's got a variable cam timing now. So not only has it got that high horsepower figure, it's also got a lot of torque, 20 more newton meters of torque than the older models, especially the first one back then. And when it's out on track, it's absolutely incredible to ride. And I'll tell you what, why don't you come with me for a lap around Estoril and we'll have a look.
Heading out of pit lane for the first time on the S1000Rr, you sit in it a lot more than the old bike. It seems to be a lot narrower around the midsection as well, and the handlebars are set slightly wider, and that gives you a more controlled feeling, I reckon. I really did like the way that it felt, and I was at home instantly on this new bike. It didn't take long to get used to it at all. In fact, 299 kilometres an hour, we hit down that main straight at Estoril. Hard on the brakes, those Hayes brakes working pretty well. A little bit of fade at race pace, but benefit of the doubt, these bikes have been thrashed around here for a couple of weeks, so I'm guessing a set of new pads would fix that. Very, very flickable and stable as well. You can tip into most corners and the bike keeps its line well. Hard down the hill here, second gear, the engine brake assist works well, the traction works well, everything going to help you out. Once again, blasting up the inside there, onto this main back straight through the kink here, flat out through the kink. It's very stable through there as well, and you head into this very hard braking area, back through the gearbox, the quick shifter doing a good job, don't need the clutch to change down. I found third gear better through this corner. Because of the extra torque, it gave me an opportunity to get on the gas nice and early. Bit of a wheelie, held back down by that wheelie control. Not a lot of fun if you want to do wheelies, but you can turn it off, but it works really good. It's a good system, and it's almost race quality, so BMW definitely come forward on that front. Once again, it's very flickable, this bike. I found that through the little chicane, all day long I can flick through there at 100 mile an hour, no problem at all. No, whatever line I wanted, it was really easy to pick. and also you could just pick and choose. You can just see how much the bike was moving around though with those S21s on it. My favourite corner though, this one here, the final corner of the track, 180 k's an hour through there as you head onto the start-finish straight once again. But that is a lap of the S1000Rr circuit on the 2019 BMW S1000Rr.
Well, there you have it. It really is a great bike to ride. It's exciting, it's easy to ride. All you need to do to this bike is basically put a pair of slicks on it and take it to the track. It's as simple as that. New S1000Rr, 2 thumbs up.